because persimmons don't really need a lot of pruning. We prune here to keep it off the driveway. And this is a variety that's been here a long time. It's called Smith's Best. And it's a really good Japanese variety, probably called Gaboshi. But J. Russell Smith, who wrote the book Tree Crops, this was still surviving at his farm. Got a crossing branch there. Anybody see that? So I don't really, actually, I don't need that there at all. These downward branches I don't always keep on a, yeah, J. Russell Smith was kind of like the father of permaculture. He brought in a lot of persimmons from China. Great Wall was one of his. You see this downward branch? It's just going to get shaded. It's never going to be productive. And I do downward branch cutting on kiwis. I do downward branch cutting on persimmon. I do downward branch cutting on apples. You get a lot of that, and see it there. And you also have a plane where the sun is going to hit this, but not so much this. Persimmons have big magnolia-like leaves. They're going to shade that out. So you can see I could have my hands full just doing downward branching on a persimmon. Giles needs, this guy is old, so he's not making a lot of new growth, and we need 1-year-old growth to propagate from. So Giles has gone up and done some topping. You see where he topped there and he got those nice new wood to grow up? Right there? That's what so that's beyond what you guys have to do. But that's what we're doing to try to get more budwood. And of course this is going out into the driveway. So, and I got a feeling it's just going to fruit here and not really keep growing. So I may just keep it. This on the other hand is downward, but it does have its own sunlight. So I could keep this too if I wanted to. But it's also growing back on itself here. So it's going back into the, I like to have this open center here. This is great. You can actually come up here and pick and everything. And so if I was going to do more pruning like this, it would take me probably another hour, but I would just walk around and try to imagine the tree in the summertime and how much the top part is shading the bottom part. And the big rule of persimmons is you're not pruning them a lot. They have a really nice structure. If they cross some branches or if they have those lower branches, that's about all I'm doing with them. Okay? Let's go up and see some apples.
True for the improved native persimmons as well, or just for the Asian and the...
You know, since we're talking persimmons, I'm not going to go to the apples. Let's go up to the... That's great. Let's go up to these persimmons up here. Because your American persimmon is not a small tree. It likes to grow straight up. It's very upright. And we've done a lot of work to Ruby to keep Ruby down a little bit. It really wants to take off, see? And Weber, the same way. With Giles, Tarzan. I watched Tarzan last night. It was a pretty good movie. It was good. It was fun. I guess it was a new one. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. So you see he's topped it to keep it down, but also we're going to get some good budwood from that. The meter, he's also, see that big 4-inch piece that he cut off there? That's the one in the back toward the woods. And the Yates, he's really hacked. So the Yates, I think we're going to get a whole lot of new wood from it.
And those are all different American
Yeah,
cultivars?
this is all American cultivars. Yeah, and they've been here forever. You know, I planted them probably in the 80s, so they've been here a long time. And you can see he's taken off a lot of persimmon. And then he went in here and he got the 1-year-old wood. Of course, this is dead 1-year-old wood, but he wanted 1-year-old wood that we could get buds off of. So that's what he's doing. That's why he's doing all
And
this.
that's for bud grafting? Is that what you're getting the bud?
Yes, we do a grafting called bud grafting, where a 10-inch piece of wood has about 10 buds on it, and we basically cut those buds off in a shield-like fashion and attach it to a seedling rootstock, and it grows, kind of like taking your ear and putting it on your chest, that kind of thing, and then it actually will grow, right? So yeah, we do a lot of propagating of our own stuff. The elderberries have naturalized in there. You can see. Who do we have here? We got some kind of grape. Look at that. Man, I didn't even know that was in there. Look, it's all up in the tree. Well, not anymore. So we got to get rid of that grape. On the list. We don't even know what it is, right? It's probably just one of the wild species from here.
Do you
So-
prune your elderberries?
Huh?
Do you prune your elderberries?
Well, I prune only for cuttings. Yeah, we don't usually have to do much with them. We just let them grow. And these, of course, we didn't even plant. The birds planted these, but they work right here. It's a nice little elderberry patch, and so we let them stay. There's those are male catkins on a filbert. Do you see them there? So they're getting pollinated now. They pollinate late in the winter. Yeah, there should be some yellow pollen coming off. Maybe they've already shed. Yeah, I think they've already shed. And then if you look real close, you'll see buds just almost like corn. This is very similar to what corn does. It tassels on the top, and then it has that little red filament is the female. So yeah. And with these, I mulch them, and then I propagate these plants because they'll come out. See how they came out here? So that's on the list. I'm gonna pull them up and get them potted up, and I'll just keep the main mother plant, but it'll shoot out new growth. As long as I mulch it, it'll shoot out new growth. This one here is the same way. These are Winkler American filberts. Yeah.
Do you prune the filberts?
I could prune, I mean, that's a lot of filbert in there. I could prune 20-30% of that out of there if I wanted to.
Just to thin it?
But just to thin it. But I don't do much with them except get the babies off of them.